It's just a poop mod. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I'm reviewing the poop mod. So the poop mod adds in poop and armor and poop and weapons and poop. There's lots of poop. It's just a poop mod. This mod is crazy. It's been out for a little while, but seeing as it's mod week, we thought we'd do some of the classics that we hadn't done and hope you guys enjoy it. So pretty much, there's a toilet. I've created a toilet, and inside the toilet is some of the items and stuff. So it's just a little bit, bit of a toilet. So there's, as you know, with toilets, there's always signs: boys, girls, gentlemen, women. But this one is for gangsters only, and you must look like this. So I think I've nailed it, possibly, and my head is probably not round enough, but there's no one around, and we're just gonna, go in anyway. That's a bit off topic. Never mind, we got some sinks and urinals. These are nothing new, they're just something I made to make it look more like a toilet. There's a bit of a spillage over here at this sink. At the urinal, of course, there's a spillage because guys can't pee straight. Well, I can. Most guys I know can, but whenever you go in a public toilet, there seems to be a bit of a straightness issue with their streams. But there's a little flush just in case they miss, and it'll clear the room out. It'll clear the room out, so it'll all be clean. Anyway, we've got first cubicle. Let's make sure there's no one in there. Nope, just the toilet. So we'll go inside, and in here is the toilet. This is what comes with the mod. And in here, if you're sitting on the toilet and you need some paper, push the dispenser. You might have to hop off to get your paper, and then once you finish, you might want to get a couple sheets. Usually 3. 3 is the recommended amount when you're being trained on the toilet. And you go 1, 2, 3. In this mod, you don't actually wipe your own butt. You just clean the toilet. So yeah, then you get on paper. So once you've got this, you want to leave and you want to craft stuff with it. But we're going to continue on and see what else we've got in these cubicles. So the next one is out of order. I don't know why. Let's find out why. Because there's no water and no toilet paper. What a nightmare. Typical airport toilet. Disgusting. Next one. This one's not out of order, but I can see poop on the walls. There's poop on the floor and poop on the walls. That is gross. There's toilet paper though, so we can have a little clean. Let's get some more. Can we clean it off? No, we can't clean it off the walls. That sucks. So you're just gonna have to put up with the smell if there's people in the other ones, and then finish on the toilet. Leave a little bit of water for some other people if they want to clean your poop too. Now in the final one, someone's gone ham in here. Someone has had the worst Taco Bell of their life and just sprayed. This is some sort of, oh my goodness, this is like from a film. Every time you see a horror film, there's like a zombie in a toilet, but the toilet's always gross. You never see the zombie in a decent toilet. So that's how the apocalypse will begin. In a toilet. In a stinky, stinky toilet. Will you die? So yeah, this one's got paper and water, so it's quite good. It's better than the out of order one. Just to get the paper, you sort of need to stroke the poop, which is not good. I'm just gonna wash my hands, clean my hands, clean them. Oh, so gross. All right, let's get out of here. Push the button. And what does this mod add that will benefit your life? So pretty much toilet paper. 3 sheets of paper gives you toilet paper. 3-ply, very soft, very comfortable for your butt. Now, to make a toilet, you craft it like this with 6 iron ingots and a bucket of water. To make, you need 4 on paper, and then when you put the in a furnace, you get yourself an ingot. So I'm probably gonna, beep or moo out the swear words because you guys don't really like it when we use bad words. So you might have to put up with a bit of mooing because this one I can't help it. They are actually the name of the item. So yeah, you can also make yourself some armor out of crafted the normal way, and it's pretty durable. It looks pretty gross when you put it on. I'll just show you that. It's kind of disgusting. Kind of looks like I'm wearing poop, which would make sense because it's made out of poop. It's made out of poop. Okay, anyway. Next we have the tools. And the tools are crafted the same way with sticks and ingots, and they're durable. I'd say they're about as fast as iron and about as durable as possibly diamond, maybe a little longer, because poop just lasts forever. Does it not make sense that poop would last forever? You've seen these fossilized dinosaur poops that are like, I don't know, I swear I saw a fossilized dinosaur poop. I think I held one. It's kind of gross. I held a dinosaur poop. Anyway, next up we have the super. And what the super does is it acts sort of like a bedrock. You can't actually destroy it. As you can see here, I had a bit of a mishap where I've recorded this once and the recording didn't work. Well, the audio didn't work. So I kind of had to, fill a hole in where I used all the TNT. So I'm going to not use as much this time because it was pretty bloody destructive last time. And we'll put a zombie on the top, get the flint steel ready, and I'll show you what it does. Quick, before it burns to death. Boom goes the dino zombie. Snap. That was a bit of a gymnastic style. Yeah, so there we go. That TNT looks incredibly explosive now, but no, that is what happened earlier. And that's a ravine. So yeah, this block is very durable. It's a super. It's going to last a very long time. You could make a house out of it, and no creeper would ever, bother you. But your house would be made out. So I wouldn't recommend it. You'd probably get some sort of infection, and it would spread to the rest of your body, and you would turn into this creature. A chicken covered in poop. That sets things on fire! Fire! Why am I not on fire? Creative! Hell creative. So that's pretty much it for this mod. If you want to check it out, the link to the forum thread will be in the description. If you want to give the video a thumbs up and post all your feedback for Mod Week, because it's sort of coming to a close soon, and it has been quite a considerable amount of work for me and Cody doing double uploads like 3 days a week. So it's been fun though. If you guys want to see it again, make sure you do post that you want to see it again. And yeah, thanks for watching.